Field of Dreams TV series. I guess it's happening. I don't know who asked for it, but it's been green-lit or green-lighted. One of the creators of The Office, Parks and Rec, is going to be heading this up. The Field of Dreams series, written by Michael Schur, and I guess they're going to film it in parts around Iowa. Dyersville, Iowa. Never been there, but when you say Field of Dreams, I always think of Dyersville, Iowa. Is there another destination based off a movie that you guys have been to, Paulie?
Hoosiers, the gym used for Hickory Hoosiers. It's in Knightstown, Indiana. I think it's called the Knightstown Gym. It's almost intact from what it looked like. If you walk in there, you're like, oh.
Wait, have you been there?
Yeah, oh yeah. Long time ago.
I didn't know that.
Knightstown, Indiana. Okay. It's the gym that they use for the home court in Hoosiers. It's a great destination. You feel like you're in a time machine. It's great.
What about, Seed?
The Rocky Steps is a big one.
I was going to say.
Everybody goes to those in Philly.
Yeah, everybody runs up the steps.
Yeah. Or you know what's a good one too, and you kind of can't help but see it all the time. If you're in L.A., the Fox Tower, where they did Fox Plaza, where they did Die Hard. Nakatomi.
Oh yeah,
that's a good one.
You know, all the times I've been in L.A., I don't know if anybody ever pointed that out to me.
I bet you've been by it 1,000 times.
Oh yeah, but I for some reason, I don't know if that's ever been pointed out to me. Yeah, Marv.
Sorry, to go back to the landmarks.
Yeah.
We were in L.A. in April. We went to where Richard Gere picked up Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman on Hollywood Boulevard.
What were you doing there?
Huh? I told my wife, I was like, you stand there?
Oh, no. You were going to have her be Julia Roberts?
Not have her be. She was like, no, she was like, yeah, that's perfect. Lorenzo, stay over there real quick.
So you told your wife that you were going to act like you were picking her up.
I mean, you make it sound dirty.
You're making it sound dirty. Yeah. It's not dirty woman, it's pretty woman. Yeah.
There's a lot of places you can and can't go. Like a friend took me to, I think in Sherman Oaks, to the Brady Bunch house. And back in the day, it was just owned by a family, and you couldn't go up and knock on it. I know in the past decade, the Sopranos house in New Jersey is not a tourist destination, but it really is. Like I don't think it's owned by like a company. I think it's owned by a family. But people come up to the driveway and take pictures all the time.
There is an apartment that part of the exterior used for Sarah Jessica Parker in Sex and the City, and it's a brownstone, and people come from all over the world to take a picture in front of the window. I think it's second floor where she would sit in the windowsill looking out. And I'm not a Sex and the City fan.
What's the address again?
I think it's on Perry Street.
I think.
Yeah. The interesting part is Sarah Jessica actually lives a block over, I think, with Matthew Broderick. But people come over here.
Nobody will leave me alone. It's like, it's just so annoying. I can't just walk down the street past this iconic place.
Yeah. Yes, Eden.
Weeks, our cameraman, just sent me an article from Entertainment Tonight or Entertainment Weekly.
Yeah.
It says, Breaking Bad homeowners are sick of people throwing pizza on their roof. It's just so funny. It said, all day, nonstop, there's people up and down this road. They park in front of our driveway. They block us in.
That's one of those where somebody says, hey, can we rent your house? Sure, what are you going to pay? We'll give you $5,000 a day. Sure. You don't know it's going to become a cult, phenomenon where people are going to go, we got our picture taken in front of this. Like the Amityville horror film. So that still exists, but they renovated it and they changed the address just to make sure that the sightseers would not visit it anymore.
Removed all the blood.
Yeah, of course.
Carnage.
Yeah, Paul.
Here's another one. The movie Shawshank Redemption. They actually have a tour you could do. You could visit the different spots. You could visit the actual prison because it's defunct now. I think it's in Ohio.
In Ohio.
Yeah. But you could do, they have like bus trips and things like that where you could see, remember the scene where he's in a field in Maine and he opens up the box with all the money and the note in it? You can go to different spots, the bank from the movie. So there's different movies that have dedicated tours.
I'm still creeped out when we went to Alcatraz.
That was awesome.
We went there. So we had to take a boat out. We rented out Alcatraz when the Super Bowl was in San Francisco. And we had this ferry take us out. What kind of boat that? I'm not sure the kind of boat it was, but a fishing trawler. Is that right, Paul?
Pretty small one.
Okay. So they took us out and they drop us off and then they leave. And they got it lit up. And you go in there and it just feels like if something could talk, you'd hate to hear what it would have to say.
That's true.
But we ended up shooting our Super Bowl open that year where we're trying to escape Alcatraz. And this is the Clint Eastwood movie that we were basing this off of. Is that right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, something like that.
And remember we shot the end of the scene and we had an ending. We redid the ending where we're just about to escape from Alcatraz, and Prince goes, I got to go to the bathroom real quick, real quick.
It's very inconvenient.
It was.
A good ending.
Yeah, for our escape, you know.
We're running a small window to get out of there.
Running for our lives.
Like, I got to go.
But when they closed the doors.
That sound.
Like it just, man, that stayed with me for a little while. And, you realize these were really small rooms. And I don't know if they were singular cells or if they had bunk beds. But I hope they were singular. But the number of people who came through Alcatraz, and there was always the, escape from Alcatraz, or did they? Did they get eaten by sharks? You're looking at all of this, and it's 9 o'clock at night, and you're out there on Alcatraz. And it was quiet. Very quiet.